recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I thank Mr. Davidson for his leadership on trying to correct this egregious policy coming from the Biden administration. The American people are suffering today. They're suffering under Bidenflation, 40-year high inflation. They're suffering under higher grocery prices. They're suffering under higher gas prices, higher utility energy prices, all as a result of this president's policies. They're suffering under the massive inflation that's caused housing prices to rise. And then we've complicated that with raising interest rates to make home ownership out of reach for most Americans. Well, here comes the Biden administration to the rescue. They're going to charge most Americans a higher mortgage fee, higher fees when they go to borrow to buy a home as a result of having good credit. You know, I worked in the lending industry for 17 years. And lending prices and fees are based on credit, they're based on stability, they're based on ability, and they're based on the loan to value. The amount of the loan that you take relative to the value of the home. And the lending industry knows what they're doing, and they want to make every possible loan they can make, and they want to price it appropriately according to the risk. However, what this does, what we're trying to overturn here, what the Biden administration wants to do, is, of course, penalize or reward or incentivize bad behavior. Credit is a reflection of good behavior. You know, there's not even really a correlation between income and credit. There are many high-income individuals who borrow more than they can afford or have bad character demonstrated in their credit. There are many low-income Americans, individuals, who have outstanding character, outstanding credit history because they do the right thing. But now what the Biden administration wants to do is to penalize them and to subsidize that bad credit on the backs of folks who have good credit, of course. And I just thank my friend from Ohio, Mr. Davidson, for his leadership on this, his efforts to overturn this terrible policy that is socialist, it's un-American, and it's simply wrong. And I thank him for his leadership, and I yield back.